Do you remember those late nights in the early 2000s, sitting in front of the TV, watching a raw and unforgettable show called The Wire? That gritty world of Baltimore docks, where one troubled young man named Ziggy Saboka stole scenes with explosive energy, vulnerability, and a heartbreaking spiral. For so many of us over 45, that character felt real, like someone we might have known back then, full of fire, but quietly fighting inner demons. Today, I have sad news that hits close to home for fans of powerful television and unforgettable horror films. James Ransone, the gifted actor who brought Ziggy Saboka to life and later terrified audiences in films like It Chapter 2, Sinister, and The Black Phone, has died at the age of 46. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Splain Daily. If you're new here, we share the real stories behind the actors and characters that shaped our lives on screen. Today, we're taking a moment to remember James Ransone, a remarkable talent gone far too soon. James Finley Ransone III was born on June 2, 1979, in Baltimore, Maryland, the same city that later became the heartbeat of The Wire. He discovered his passion for acting early and trained at the George Washington Carver Center for Arts and Technology. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, he was already appearing in gritty TV dramas like Law and Order and Third Watch, the kind of shows many of us grew up watching. His breakout moment came in 2003 during Season 2 of The Wire. As Chester Ziggy Saboka, the impulsive and deeply insecure son of a dockworkers union leader, James delivered one of the show's most unforgettable performances. Ziggy was tragic, funny, reckless, and painfully human. Whether it was his misplaced bravado or his emotional unraveling, James made Ziggy feel real. Even decades later, fans still talk about that performance. He later reunited with The Wire creator David Simon in the acclaimed miniseries Generation Kill, where he portrayed Marine Corporal Josh Ray Person, once again proving his ability to bring authenticity to complex roles. As his career evolved, James found a powerful second chapter in horror films. In Sinister, he played a deputy whose unsettling presence stayed with audiences long after the credits rolled. He returned for Sinister 2, and later appeared in It Chapter 2 as the adult Eddie Casbrack, capturing the fear, humor, and heart that fans of Stephen King's story remembered so well. More recently, he appeared in The Black Phone and its sequel, continuing to leave his mark on the genre. Off-screen, James was open about his struggles. He spoke candidly about overcoming heroin addiction in his 20s and remained sober for many years. He also bravely shared past trauma, choosing honesty over silence. For many fans, that openness made his performances even more meaningful. According to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office, James Ransone was found deceased on Friday, December 19th, in Los Angeles. The medical examiner reported the suspected manner of death as suicide, and the case remains open. Tributes quickly poured in. Director Spike Lee, who worked with James on Inside Man, Red Hook Summer, and Old Boy, shared a heartfelt message honoring him as a dear brother. HBO also paid tribute, remembering his unforgettable contribution to The Wire. James Ransone is survived by his wife, Jamie McPhee, and their two children. For fans who've spent decades watching great television and films, this loss is deeply felt. James wasn't a traditional leading man. He was something rarer, a character actor who made every role count, who brought depth to broken, complicated souls, and who made us feel something real. At just 46, his life reminds us how fragile things can be and how important it is to check on the people we care about. If you or someone you know is struggling, help is available. In the United States, you can call or text 988 for support at any time. Thank you, James Ransone, for the characters, the memories, and the moments you gave us. You will not be forgotten. If this story touched you, please take a moment to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't already, follow Splain Daily for more stories that honor the people and performances that shaped our lives. One question before you go. Which James Ransone role stayed with you the most? Ziggy from The Wire, Eddie from It Chapter 2, or one of his haunting horror performances? Let me know below. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.